Well, good day again to everybody. Welcome back to Hobby Corner on Alma, Missouri. We're emptying out our bunker. We've got a leased toy this time. I'm just trying it out, seeing if I like it. So far it's working pretty decent. We don't have too much left over here. See if I can actually get it. Okay. Looks like that bucket's full. This is a fancy dancy bucket. As you can see here, I'm going to get lined up with our trailer. Get a little closer. And we'll make sure it tilts in. And then it's got this little function. It's a high lift bucket, as they call it, because we could have it in that position and then lift it like that. But I find that doing the double action tends to let it empty out a little bit faster. The silage seems to be sticking a little bit. And I thought I was going to get that back there. Well, we'll get this cleaned out. And I need to work on the back side of the bunker. I've got the two sides already taken care of for all of the excess chaff that we had. This bunker, although nice and quite spacious, there's just something with it that's we ended up having way too much bleed through, as they call it. And I didn't care for that. I think we're gonna see if we can do something a little different here. We're just trying to get this cleared out because here, when we get to September, it's silage time again. And we've got 2 cornfields now. And it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of silage that we're gonna make. So we need to make sure we get this emptied out. Not go that far. Yeah, I think the that bit of silage there it's tied into the chaff that's in the back of the bunker, so we got to get rid of that. Okay. We'll dump this guy. I know there's a little bit in here, not too much. And we'll go to the back of the bunker and we'll get that cleaned out, and that's some major glitching there. Because I've already cleared out that side, unless something got pushed through again when I was doing my cleanup work. Okay, it looks like it's empty. Alright, let's go to the back. Okay, that side is clear. I mean, there's a little bit of something there. But we got all of this chaff on the back. See if we can get this cleared out. Yeah, it's like merged in with the bunker. Yeah, if we take a look there, I mean, we just got some little bit of silage bleed through, it looks like. But we're going to do this. We're going to come to this side. We're going to see if we can make a pass back. Alright, well, it doesn't want to do something. We're going to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad driving. We're going to do something here. We'll be right back, folks. I'm going to call up the... see if I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know. And yes, this is all chaff from... And we even have that trailer, and that's like 30,000 liters. And so we had like 60,000 liters of chaff that did not get converted into silage. So, all right, let me do something. I'll be right back, and let me make a phone call. All right. I called the, you know, looking through my documentation for this bunker silo that was put in here from the previous owner. This is I am a second gen owner of this. They said that, you know, it happens, and years ago they had an issue with the concrete, and yeah. Let me lower this down. So they had some bad concrete, and they're going to come out pretty quickly to assist me with this. Let's see if that's going to go. That is not going to... That's almost like concreted itself to it, you know? For some strange reason. Oh, maybe if I actually had the bucket down. No, that's not working either. Let's see if we can get the rest of the silage taken out of here. But yeah, they're going to come over and assist me in getting a new bunker system set up. And it's going to take the rest of the month to get that done. Good thing we are good to go for the rest of the year, the month. So I'm going to finish getting this a little bit cleared out, and we'll come on back at the start of the new month. Come on. There we go. We got a little bit there. Yeah, we just can't have that bad concrete, you know. Yeah, bad. Yeah. I've never seen issues like this before, and it's just, yeah. Anyway. Yep, we'll come on back. Well, I've got some... I wanted to redesign this area anyway. So, yeah. We may even do a time-lapse of it. Sure, why not? We're going to time-lapse this. And, yep. Okay, we got this all squared away. Yeah, this JCB is not bad. It's not bad. Anyway, let's rebuild the farm a little bit. So, open here. Let's hit the gate. The new silo system we're going to try out. I've never used this style before. This is a drive over bunker. So yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's make our way up. And as you can see, I had to do a little different style of placement to get these three to come in right up there. That way we can drive over top, dump, and drive on down. Drive over top. We just come in on this side, or we come up on this side. Either way, dump, down. The concrete dealer that specializes in the bunker silos, he's like, yeah, let's try to get this thing set up for you guys. I put not the original, but it's the same size. This was not. If we come back in here, you go to our silos. See, this is the one that was set up for Alma, Missouri. And then we had that one. So I don't know if the Alma, Missouri one was causing the issues or if this one here. I mean, they're the same size, 25 by 34, 25 by 34. This one's a mod, so that's probably why we're having issues. But this one's a standard, so we might be all right. We might be all right. And then I wanted to make sure that we had a drive-through capability on both sides of this. We got rid of the fence line. That's fine. Yep. And, having windows at the back of the shed can, It's all right, you know, but not really necessary. We got other windows here. They're more for, you know, open the windows up, have airflow type thing. Can we open these up? That's one thing I've never looked at. Can we open the windows from the inside? Does not look like it. Okay. All right, rabbit trail done. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use the JCB here. We're going to get all of this silage put back into this bunker because last year when we did our silage, we did field 1 of 17.69 and then field 2 of 31.59. So that equals out to 49 acres of silage. Well, we just bought this one here. That's 41.7. So I think we're gonna have one of these fields. I think this one's gonna go to silage. And we're gonna try out that new bunker silo, you know, that we placed back here. And yes, I did put the other one back in the old footprint, so that's good. I just removed the one fence line, which I think works out. And then this one here, and we're gonna kind of like do a half and half. We're gonna put, you know, I think we had like 2.6 million liters here, or maybe it was right at 2. I think we're gonna, you know, put 1 million in here, 1 million in the other one. We're gonna test out the new one. We're gonna test them both out, but we're gonna test out the new one. And I think this we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're actually going to shell that corn, not make it to silage. But yeah, got a little bit of a redesign. Same footprint, just taken care of a little bit different. In fact, I think you know what, let's close it back up because we're gonna drive over top with all of our stuff here. We got a trailer there full of stuff. We got so we can't go around on we kind of can if we clear out a couple trees we can get over there. But yeah, we'll come back in September and get ready for another silage harvest. All right, back from breakfast. It's in September. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. We did a little something late last night. Late into that. Oh my god, I was too late. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of wrapped bales. The bale wrapper finally came in, so we got that all taken care of. We did get some little concrete squares put down for our mixing pad for our mixer. As you can see, our stack of bales is gone, so we did go through and get all that wrapped. And got the duals put on the 8R. Gave her a wash down as well because she was filthy and I didn't want to change the duals while she was absolutely disgusting. So yeah. The horses, you know, we took care of them yesterday afternoon, evening time frame. Ran them into the sunset. But they are ready to go for the day. We'll take care of them again this afternoon after the silage is done. Our feed situation is good. We got plenty of straw in here again. We got 9,000 liters of milk. So we are doing good there. Let's go ahead and get some of these bales taken out of here. And, ooh, cool. We got a full pallet of goat milk. And yep, we do have some extra silage sitting here that we can put in there. We get three bales of hay, or straw, excuse me, straw, not hay. So yeah, let's just take a look at the dairy real quick. $18,000 plowing job. That's gonna be hard now. The contracts that were there, there was a couple of cultivating ones that I was hoping would have stayed, but whatever. Our dairy, yeah, the milk is actually running through pretty good, so we're definitely keeping up on it. The production's keeping up with what we're supplying it, so that's good to see. And let's see, what do we got in storage? We got 9,000 liters of butter, 3,000 liters of cheese, 4,000 liters of goat milk bottled, plus what we have sitting outside. So yeah, it's doing pretty good. We got 415,000, and let's go ahead and get a delivery because it's now time to make silage. As you can see, our bunker silo was emptied from last night. We will be taking a look at that guy. But right now, we're going to be working on this. Last year we used the John Deere 9000. This one's a nope. What do we got with this guy? It's a 462 horsepower. We can do it with the black version, standard version. If we bump it up to the 990, then it's 925. We'll put the silage additive tank on there. Okay, the pipe. An Orbis 750, an Orbis 900. So, what? I think that's to just drop it down onto the ground for a forge wagon. I think. Direct disc. I don't know what those are all going to be dealing with. I think we would want kind of long reach for this. Okay, wheel setup standard. I mean, it doesn't really matter for that. Biggest thing is the horsepower, 925. And if we lease this, it's 26.5. Let's go back. Let's jump up to the John Deere. And that's 970. And if we lease this, it's 27.3. And what did we say this thing was? $27.3, and this is 26.5. If we add the long pipe on there, 26.5. Yeah, this actually may be the biggest thing is I want as wide of a header as we can get. So let's look at the headers. So we're going to be going with the Kemper head, and it looks like that's a 9-meter head, that's a 9-meter head, that's a 9-meter head. They're all 9 meters. They all take 840. So yeah, it looks like if we go up to the max, let's try that Kloss out. We'll go ahead and lease this guy right here, the 390. It's 840, 9-meter. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and customize that. So yeah, I mean, we'll put the Kloss guardage on it. Go ahead and lease that. Okay. Then let's go back, and we'll try this Jaguar 990. Make sure we get the silage additive tank. We'll put the long snout on it just because. Everything else can kind of stay the same. Wheel setup, standard config. Okay, we'll lease that guy. Okay. Now we need a trailer. I mean, we do have a trailer. We've got two. The one trailer, I'm thinking here of our trailer situation. So, let's just take a look. Yep. Oh, they're actually at the shop. That's right. So, let's step on back. Let's do that. Let's get them brought over here. They're going to deliver them. That's the nice thing with this. I mean, it charges us a little bit of money. They deliver the stuff to us. Let's reset it. Okay. And then reset the other one. Not return. Reset. There we go. Okay. It's been reset to the shop. Our shop is currently the location. The store deliveries is so good because it just makes it easier for them to send it to us. You know, we place a call, and the Ghostbusters show up with the proton packs on the back, and then they split. You know, yep, and they split and leave us a couple of very nice pieces of equipment. The trailers. Back to the trailers. Let's actually go to the trailer system here. So we've got this guy right here holds 600,000 liters. The problem with that is trying to get that hooked up to our vehicle, our forage wagon, or forage harvester, to do stuff. So that's out of the question. That one's out of the question. If we go over here, we've got this guy that's set up on 5 million. However, trying to dump 5 million in there in a pit is the pits. Like, quite literally. I've done it before, and trying to get it back to it's horrible. I mean, it's great, but it's horrible. We can go with the Gentile that we did last year, if we can find it. Where's the Gentile? This guy right here. This guy works great. 71,000 liters. It's a good capacity. I just wish that we had something like from the 70 to 150,000 range. You know, I just wish we had something bigger without having to go this size. And I wish that the Brantner Power Tube Plus, the Brantner Power Tube itself, this guy right here, it's only 46,000 liters. And that's just... We're just going to do something a little different here. We're going to... I don't want that trailer. I want this one down here. That one's 52. That one's 40. Okay, that one's fifth wheel hitch. Hold, please. Okay. After thinking back and forth, you know, this right here, you know, 200,000 liters. If we do the XL capacity, it's great and all, but this hitch just does not work a lot for some of my tractors. We really need the low drop hitch that's on this guy, especially for the John Deere if we're going to pull it for anything. And I want to say, let's do a little test here. I want to say that we're going to have issues hooking up this Kloss to that big trailer. Or our special trailer, let's put it that way. Because I think we gotta have a low hitch on this. Because I'll show you the difference here. Let's okay, these two trailers setting side by side, if we duck down, you see the red one, it's a high hitch. This Crampy is a low hitch. Yeah, the Crampy is also a ball. This one's a Pendle style. And what do we got over here? We got a Pendle style that actually may... It's still a pin hitch. Let's just see what she'll do. I mean, if I've already got the trailer, I've already got the trailer. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Huh. I probably should have got the short trailer. You know what? We're just gonna deal with this. We're saving money. We're burning daylight. Also, we need to come over here because we may have messed something up. And okay, good thing it's doing that. All right. So go ahead and refill the harvester with silage additive. We've got 37 liters. Okay, that's a good amount. The big thing is when we run out of silage additive, we need to come over and get more. So yeah, we got that going for us. Let's go ahead, because I just don't like how that is. Yeah. Note to self: we really don't need the long pipe on these. Alrighty, let's just go ahead and... What's the weather supposed to be today? Let's take a look, see what we got for rain forecast. Okay, not until afternoon, mid-afternoon. Alright, cool. We're going to be harvesting the field across the way. So... get to it. Houston, we got a problem here. Let's back up. silage additive, 9 gallons. We're gonna redo this. You guys, something's not right with this. Okay, we're trying something different here. This is not a forage wagon. This is just an actual wagon. See, I can't even hook up to this trailer. So I need a high hitch to hook up to the Jaguar. Okay. And it's a, you know, the spout's wanting to work like it's supposed to. Okay, we're gonna spend some money here. I mean, could it have not liked the let's go ahead and lease it. It's $79.81. I'll write this down. I mean, I've made so much money off of silages, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's see, will we be able to hook up to this guy? And yeah, it wouldn't hook up to the other one because it's a ball hitch versus a spindle hitch. See, and this one's a ball hitch. Oh, this one's spindle as well. So it won't hook up to this. Excuse me. Because it needs a high hitch. So let's put you over yonder. I mean, do I have to go cloth? That would fit it. Because it won't do these because they're a low hitch. So that, okay, there's a hole there. So let's just I think there's something wrong with this actual harvester, because we'll lease it, you know, $17.85. I want to see if it was something with the the Titan trailer that was causing the issues. Okay, the trailer's right there. Could be the header. I mean, it could have been the header. Okay, we'll definitely get hooked up to that now. Okay. And if I can't get it to work with this, then we're gonna get my money refunded somehow, somewhere, some way. And we're going to go with a different one instead of this mod. We're going to see if it works. While I'm thinking of it, let's go here. Let's go into our settings and turn the autosave off. So, yep, run into my fence. Okay, so we'll unfold the header. More traffic on the gravel roads, which is nice. And we'll go there. We'll wait for this thing to unfold. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Go to the front. And now we will lower the front. And okay, so it had to be something with that Titan trailer. Because we were not getting any chaff to go in whatsoever. Alright, cool. I guess now we'll do this. I mean, this is one of the possibilities I was thinking of anyway, so. Alright. And away we go. You guys get to see some of the fun crap that we have to deal with, you know? As farmers, as gamers, as all that stuff. We're back for load number 3 in this bunker. Well, I should say in the bunkers, because load number 1 went in here, load number 2 went in the other bunker. So yeah, we're doing, just going to alternate in between bunkers. And get this thing backed up. And I'm going to stack it as high as I can, just like I did the last time here. Okay, make sure we're on the trailer. And then we'll just kind of reposition ourselves. So yeah, we just kind of drive forward a little bit, and then we'll back it up and let the pile grow. Do the same thing. Drop forward a little bit. Let the pile grow. And we can get that spot leveled out there using the leveling tool. And that's empty. Alright. Alright, for this one we're going to go to the far side. And we're going to try to go in between. Haha! Nailed it! I mean, I did kind of bump the silage additive box. Just a little bit. And this one's a bit funky to dump into. We're going to take it on to this side. And we're going to move our camera. We'll get set up. And we have to kind of do the same thing. Once we start the dump. Okay, let's make sure we got the trailer selected. We're going to go ahead and go forward some. Go forward some more. Yeah, why it doesn't want you to go too high right off the bat, I have no idea. So we'll just kind of do this, and we got an extra 100,000 liters in this one, so we should have, when it's all said and done, just over 500,000. Maybe just at 500,000. Okay, scoot forward. There we go. So yeah, 499,000. And rinse and repeat. We'll see if we can nail it, go in this direction. Usually I'm halfway decent doing that. Boom. There we go. Alright, we're coming up to the last bit of this field. We'll see how many liters we got all together when we get her dumped. Either way, I think this will be enough for what we want to do. Alright. Get the header all folded up. We can leave the pipe out the way it is, that's fine. It's going to get stuck on the trailer if we drop it down. It's not near as much as we got last time. You know, we got 1, 2, I think that's 4 piles in there. Yeah, we'll find out as soon as we get this dumped. Our last load we did was in the far pit. Okay. So make sure we're on the trailer. Give her a good old Back up some more. We'll just do this number to get it as high as possible. And like I said, we'll be using the leveler to get her all leveled out. Okay. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, we got 972,000. And I just want to see. I haven't looked. Ooh, that's a good sign. That's a good sign right there. Okay, this pit is good. Alright, we don't have to worry about bleed through now. I hope. Until we start packing. And then this one here. You know, let's walk in. We got 900,000, which we started off with 100,000 in there. You know, about that. Let's go ahead and open it up. I mean, I want to take a look at it from the top. It's a very nice animation that we got for that. It's pretty cool. And yep, that. Now, there's no way we can drive from this end on, well, onto the pit. I mean, I'm sure we could. But we'll grab the leveler and we'll do the same thing over here and get her all packed down. Alright. Yep, we got the leveler on the back, the packer on the front, and we got an additional packer over here. That when we get everything all leveled out, we'll be good to go. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, this silage pit is almost done. Just a little bit more. Maybe if we work our way down to the bottom. There we go. Now let's get off of this thing without destroying it. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And all right. Oh, wrong thing. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's get these over to the other one, and we'll see what we can do. I think I may put the leveler on the front this time. I don't know if it works any better on the front or the back, but yep, either way. We'll get this next one done. I'm going to have to look back at the video to see how much we had in each bunker. Because I thought we had just a little bit more. We're at 900,555. And this one is about packed up. And if it hits 100 on the way down, there we go. Cool. That bunker's 100%. Saving, of course, even though it's set up on a 15-minute save. Yep, 900,555 liters in this one. And we had just over 100,000 to begin with. And let's come on down. Let's go ahead and blanket this silo. Do we want to blanket it? Yes. Boom. Okay, cool. It did blanket everything. And now I want to take a look. If we look down the side, okay, I mean a little bit of Well, it shows the spillage right there. And we got, oh yeah, a bit more right there. So, yep. So yep, we got a little bit of spillage, and we can't tell because you know we got that completely covered there with ramps. But over on this side looks good. And that was 900555, and this one is 970539. 970539 leaves us with 1.87 million liters of silage. Well, soon to be silage. Minus 100,000, so we got 1.7 million out of that field, and I hope we get that covered all the way there. But let's go ahead and blanket the silo. Yep, cool, that covered it. And the nice thing is we got a brand new bunker here. No spillage out there. We got no spillage on this side, and no spillage there. So yeah, I put that one there just to see if we got spillage from changing things up a little bit. Whether or not I use it in the future, who knows? It's hard to say. But yeah, let's grab our tractor and we'll do a couple of pictures. Yeah, we'll do them later. But yeah, I want to thank you all for coming in today. Try to make this one a little bit shorter. We'll do a lot of things throughout. But thank you all for coming in, joining me today as we did some silage and took out one of our brand new fields. Thank you all. Please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe as well. Takes just a minute. We're continuing to grow the channel. We should be over 120 subs on the channel. Thank you all again. And until the next time, we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.